Hi folks, welcome to M.E.s Orchids. What I wanted to do today was just talk about this orchid I've had from Madeira. It's BC Pastoral Innocence. Now this came from Madeira over 12 months ago, and as you can see by the desiccated roots, it's done nothing. All it's done is send out this little tiny new growth. Now, if I can get hold of her and show her a little bit closer. There we go. I believe she's also suffering from scale. Now, the scale has also got into, bear with me a minute, the ridges all along here. Now, let's turn it around so you can see. Well, I think it's scale. It could also be mealybug as well. It's all over. I've tried to use hydrogen peroxide and with no results. I've tried scraping down with my fingers, I've tried scraping down with a, a brush. With no good results. So what I'm going to do now is it's going to get the bleach treatment, and I'm also going to cut, bear with me a minute, the rhizome here. Take these two back ones off, and I'm going to see whether or not she's also suffering from fusarium. And if you bear with me a minute, I've cleaned the, you'll see them here, I've cleaned the secateurs, they're nice and clean, I've done them in bleach, and I've also got a nice big bowl of bleach. As you see, last year she came and she'd got one new growth and an aborted bloom. So just bear with me folks. Now this is not conclusive. I've just cut the rhizome, and I can't see purple, so I'm hoping that this one's alright. Let's get the next piece. You see, you can't really tell because they never focus when they want them to focus. There we go. Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to give them both the bleach treatment, and then I'll put some cinnamon on that wound, and look at that. What a shame. She has got some viable eyes, but I don't know whether or not she'll have the energy to combat this piece. So bear with me a little while longer, and then I'll come back to you. So here she is. She's in the domestos, and I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the old toothbrush, and I'm going to go down all those ridges. I mean, it's not very good when you can't see what you're doing, and bear with me a minute. See, she hasn't got very many viable roots. Most of them are brown. So I'm going to give her a good scrub now, and then I'll be back. So I'm leaving nothing to chance, and I've give these roots a real good old scrubbing, and as you can see, let's see if I can come where it's a bit lighter. Not all of them are dead. Some are fine. I think some of them belong to, there's an eye round here, see that one there? Sorry, not an eye. That must have been a pseudobulb, and I think some of the roots belong to that one. But so I'm not going to cut those roots off. At first I thought they were all dead, but I don't think so, not now. And I've gone all the way up, all over the leaves. The leaves have been through the mill as well, and she'll go back in here while I do the other one now. So I'll be back again in a minute. Right, so I've done this one as well now, and I don't know whether that eye there's a viable eye. That's where I've just cut her from. She's got another eye there, but that looks as though it's too dried, that one, I think. And I've been up and down with a scrubbing brush, and she's had her leaves cleaned as well. So what I'm going to do now is just rinse them off, and see whether I can get rid of that blasted scale and mealybug. You can see, can't you, how they keep in the crevices just there, blasted. I'm going to have to go with a toothbrush again, and look at it. You know, they beg us to get rid of. Mealybug. I don't know if she's worse, mealybug, with the damn scale. So, oh well, back again in a minute. So, I've discarded those old roots, even though, as you can see, there's a bit of green in them. But I needed to get under this rhizome. There. I needed to, there we go. I needed to give her a good clean, a good scrub underneath. All that, there, the old pseudobulb. Anyway, I tell you folks, if there's anything alive after this quarter of an hour scrubbing and in M.E.s bleach, well, she'll have to go in the bin, because she's had the roughest treatment you can imagine. Wouldn't like anybody to shove me in a bath full of bleach. Oh dear. Right, time to rinse them off now, and then I'll have to decide what I'm going to pot them up in. Hold on. Well, they're in the kitchen sink now, just having a rinse off. And then what I'll do afterwards, I'll dry them and see what they look like, and then decide to pot them up. She might might just have a little bit. Don't think it's anything conclusive there. Let's have a look at the other one. Just have to turn the other one over. Through the top. There she is. So that side looks fairly clear. So there's nothing conclusive. I'm just going to go on the assumption that she's not got a fusarium. You see the brown round there is just the old pseudobulb. So I'm going to now I've rinsed them off. I'll check those crevices. Right, look at that one there. Do you think that's one? Oh dear. I'll have to just check again once I've cleaned them off. Oh, I tell you, drives me crackers. Right folks, be with you shortly. So at the moment she's just hanging out to dry. And I'd got her potted in this terracotta pot. Look at the bark I've got in there. She's well over potted there. So what I'm going to do with this lot is tip the lot into this bleach, because it's orchids bark and that's dead expensive. So I'm going to leave it in here because I can't repot her in this same bark, because if she's got scale and mealybug, little blighters will be in this I'll be in this bark. So oh dear, got a stone there as well. Take that out for a start. That was to anchor the pot down. Oh dear. My husband says, what are you doing again? Oh, thinks I'm absolutely crackers. Well, you know, like I've said to you before, if you know your orchids, you know when they're not happy. And you've got to fathom out why they're not happy. And if that means you've got to unpot them, I can unpot them. Wow. Once, twice, 3 times. There's another stone. In the end I get there. I get the results that I need. It's just a slow process getting there. So I'm going to leave this in here now while I repot them, and then I'll be back again. Right, so I've got these 3 pots here, and that one I've made more holes in. That one's just got a few round the side. That's definitely too big. This one, just bear with me a minute. There we go, this one. This one will have to go in there. I've tried her roots. Should be fine. I'll anchor her down. There we go. And this one here, I'll have to anchor her down as well. She's got no roots at all. I suppose what I could do with this one is, like Ed does, is just leave her on the side. And I think that's what I'm going to do actually. I shall just, there's no good potting her up because I can't see her roots. So I'm going to leave that one. I'm going to do that cut there, with some cinnamon, and I'll just see whether or not those eyes will develop.